Today I am sharing 10 easy ways to refresh your bedroom. This is part of my Refresh Your Home series, so make sure you're subscribed to see all the videos. When we first moved in here, this is what the room looked like. There was some sort of odd paint on the walls, and 2 years ago we decided to update this room and make it our own in our own unique style. We added beadboard and photos on the wall, and we painted, just did a general decorating and updating of this room. Previously, all we had in here was a bed and some side tables, so we wanted to make this unique. We updated our side tables by repairing them and adding a fresh pop of color to these small side tables that we had bought secondhand from a friend years ago. We love upcycling things, and that's something that you will see here on this channel. After 2 years, I decided that I wanted to refresh this room a little bit more. We do have really big plans for this room, which is replacing the windows, adding some window treatments that are more permanent instead of curtains, and also finishing the beadboard and redoing the closet completely. But right now, I'm just doing a slight refresh. Number one is just cleaning the windows, and now I'm prepping and getting ready to paint this wall. We are trying to make our home warm and cozy, and I love this paint color that I already have on the upper part of the wall you see here. I'm going to add the same color to the wall behind our bed. It's called Agreeable Gray. It's a very warm gray color, and it just warms up this space. I love painting walls in our home slowly as we spend more time here and change things around. It's always fun to add a different shade to a wall for a completely new feel to a room without really having to spend a lot of money. It's just the energy and time it takes to paint the wall, and I'm listening to a podcast as I'm doing this, so it's very relaxing. The only part that was kind of annoying was it was really hot this day, so I am sweating, and I'm considering this a free workout. Just painted this the Agreeable Gray color, and I really love the feel so far. It's just warming up the room. I've only done the cutting in around the edges, and then I'm going to roll it, so it should go a lot faster. After I finished the first coat of paint, I let it dry completely, and then I realized I needed to roll the whole wall again. Unfortunately, when I purchased this paint a few years ago, I got the cheapest type, and I should have invested in the higher quality, which would have made it easier and only have to do one coat of paint. So I did have to do two, but in the end, it came out great. And I was trying to use the paint that I already had left over from the original project that we did a few years ago. Adding the curtains back up here now and putting the plants back, because obviously I was going to have to come back to this project the next day because I can only do so much in one day. The craziest thing happened. We were hearing a crunching noise, and we realized we have subterranean termites. They came up and they ate this floorboard. So Grant is replacing this floorboard right now. It was relatively easy for him to replace this. I will have this full video on his channel, which I will link down below. But eventually we're gonna rip out all of this floor because it's in terrible condition, and we're probably going to put carpet in this room. Now on to the lights. That is a lot of dust. Oh wow. The third item on my list is to clean out the light fixture if you can. This was so easy, and there was a lot of dust up there, which actually dims the light. So I was happy to take a moment and clean that out. I also need to replace the lights in there because there was one out, but I want to replace all three at once so I don't have to do it again. Now I am just starting to clean the bedding. I'm taking everything off of our bed because I feel that's a great way to refresh a room, is just to wash everything and have it smell really great in your room again. I am just switching it out. We have 2 sets of sheets, so I'm washing the one and making the bed with the other set. Number 4 on my list is such an easy thing to do, which is just adding a new comforter. And for us, I wanted a pop of color. We have a gray and white duvet cover that we were using for these hot summer months without the duvet in it. And we really needed a super lightweight cover without adding too much heat to the bed. But we do like to use a cover that's still cozy. This was the perfect thing, and I can still use it in winter because I can just put the duvet under this. I also try to stick with the one in, one out policy, so I went and found this blanket in our linen closet, and we've had this since 2011, but I just find we aren't really using it very often. It's not big enough for our California king size bed, so we can't really use it as a comforter. And since I bought this new cover, I decided I'm going to let this one go. One of the quickest, easiest ways to refresh a bedroom is just to clean it. And I have to remind myself of this sometimes, that if I just take a little bit of extra time and deep clean my bedroom, it will feel completely refreshed, and it's free. It just takes some time and energy, but I'm just dusting, I'm vacuuming really well, I'm wiping everything down. A few weeks ago, as I mentioned earlier, I took the curtains down, I washed the curtains, I washed the windows, cleaned the windows inside and out, and I vacuumed everything and just did a really deep clean, which helps to make a room feel completely refreshed and renewed. Most bedrooms include a closet or a wardrobe, so I'm including that today as number 6, which is just I'm going through and decluttering what I don't think I will wear and organizing all my clothes. As you saw, I had a container stored up there with clothes that didn't fit after having my last baby, Levi. And I feel now that I do not want to store any more clothes up there. So I am going to check and see what fits and what I think will possibly fit by this next season. And then I'm going to reevaluate all these items, and I'm going to start storing them back in my drawers and in my closet. All of these are summer clothes, and currently summer is coming to an end, and these were the things that didn't quite fit yet. So I'm gonna put them in the bottom drawer. I'm gonna just switch everything around. So I'm gonna bring all the fall clothes up into my working drawers and have all my fall clothes over on the side that I can see easily in the closet, and put all of my summer clothes that I still wanna hang over out of the way. This is a dress that actually does fit, but I don't gravitate towards it for a few different reasons, so I'm gonna let this finally go. And I want to mention that I did add these 4 items to my wardrobe for this coming fall and winter. It is 2 pairs of jeans and 2 sweaters. I found these at the thrift store. I was so excited to find things because I always try to look for things at the thrift store, and I usually cannot find either my size or it doesn't look right. It's not my style, so I was very excited to find some stuff that would work. And I always try to shop secondhand when I can because I feel like it's just better for the environment and better for my budget. As I'm putting these things away, I'm looking through to see what could be decluttered. I do try to stick with the one in, one out policy, so I'm trying to find things that I don't need. I was able to find 4 things: the dress, this sweater that I recently saw myself in a video and I just hated the way I looked in it. Also, it's a very odd material, so don't like that. Here is a shirt that I bought out of desperation when nothing fit about a year and a half ago, so that's gonna go. And here's a sweater that I really liked, but I just feel like it's a little too big on me now, and also it's just not something I see myself wearing. I have other ones that I would prefer. So these 4 are gonna go. Because technically we're still in the warm summer months, I'm just going to organize this in a way where I have all my dresses and summer shirts, and then pants and jackets over here. And then of course the 2 bottom drawers is where I've put the off-season clothes that do not fit still. There's only a handful of items that don't fit. And again, I wanna make sure that I'm checking those often so I know that they will fit soon, and if not, I'm going to declutter them. Organizing is an ongoing process that has to be updated all the time, so that's what I'm doing here. I find this the easiest way to organize, which is just dresses here, t-shirts in one spot, pants and winter fall stuff to the side, because we will be going into fall. That's why I have that hanging there. And then if you notice, I have these bins down here. Those are donation boxes. I normally donate things right away, but I've been saving them because I do the What I Decluttered this month, and I just put everything there so I can discuss it with you guys. Number 7 on my refresh your room list is to add some warm, cozy lighting. I had been looking for some touch lamps. My husband insisted on having lamps that we could just touch to turn on and off. These have been a game changer. I love the way they look. They add such a warm glow at night, and they are really easy to turn on and off. Now I'm just adding a lamp from our living room into this room. I do that a lot, and that is just to reuse decor from other places in your home. It's free and it's a great way to refresh a room and have it look new without having to spend any money. Every once in a while, I like to add a plant to our plant family here in our home. I love decorating with plants. Here's one that I had in a different room, so I just added it to this room, and I'm kind of unsure of where I want to put this, but that's what decorating is all about for me. It's just trying out different things, moving things around, and it's truly fun for me to do this. It's a great way to make a space look new. Now I'm just switching out one of our photos to add Levi to the collection here on the wall. This again is something I do every once in a while, is just switch the art around or switch photos around. It just makes the place look refreshed, and I love to look at these little people that I enjoy so much in my life. And I know some people don't want photos in their room, but I just love it. Here is the final look of our room, and I am in love with the way this turned out. The lamps changed everything for me. It really added such a cozy feel at night. Also, the color on the wall has really warmed this space up. We have huge plans for this space in the future, but right now I just wanted to do something quick and easy and share it with all of you. And then we will take our time and work on this in the coming years. Please hit the subscribe button if you would like to join my channel. I'm so thankful to have you here, and everything is linked below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!